What's up, fandom? So I just found myself with a lot more free time than I've had in the last few months, so I'm going to be able to start making videos a bit more often. And for my first video back, I wanted to talk to you guys about Disney dollars. Now, I first found out about Disney dollars when I was about 10 years old. My uncle gave me and my sister this dresser, and inside it was a $10 Disney dollar from about 1994. It had Minnie Mouse on the face. And I thought it was really cool, and I was just really diving deep into Disney at that point in my life. So it was something that I'd never heard of, and I wanted to explore it a bit more. So I started collecting Disney dollars. This is a set from the Disneyland 50th anniversary, and I wanted to raise awareness kind of with this video because Disney dollars are a thing that even some diehard Disney fans I know haven't heard of before. So I just kind of wanted to explain what Disney dollars are, talk about it a little bit more. They're one of my favorite Disney memorabilia type deals, and hopefully Disney brings them back at some point in the future. So one of the big names in the lore of Disney dollars is Harry Bryce. He was a silhouette cutter that worked in Disneyland, and he may have came up with the idea for Disney dollars one day when he was at this Americana convention, and he was just noticing how people were gravitating towards the Disney items at this convention. And another big name in the development of Disney dollars is Jack Lindquist. He was the president of Disneyland in 1987 when Disney dollars came out. And he really just wanted Disney to have its own currency because he noticed, Disneyland's bigger than a lot of these countries that have their own currency. So why not just have one for the park? And he wanted it to be something better than things Disney had done in the past, like with their cone coupons back in the 30s, where kids would get these coupons at Mickey Mouse shows at theaters and trade them in for a free ice cream. He wanted a legitimate currency for the Disney parks. And on May 5th, 1987, Disney dollars were introduced in Disneyland. There was a huge ceremony. Scrooge McDuck came and he dropped off the Disney dollars, and over 60,000 Disney dollars were sold in that first day. And in October of 1987, the Disney dollars made it all the way to Walt Disney World in Florida, and initially they only came in $1 and $5 denominations until 1990 when the $10 bill was added. Security measures were also put into place to make sure Disney dollars were as secure as they possibly could be. So things like microprinting, that's just where you take an image and you add a detail so fine that it actually needs to be magnified to be seen by the naked eye. Reflective ink was incorporated into Disney dollars. Each dollar had its own distinct serial number. Small bits of glitter were added to the numbers. And another really cool thing that they did for security, Disney dollars were actually the first 4-color printed currency ever in the world. So a Disney innovation just went on to influence currency. And I think that's really cool. That's common in Disney. Things that they do in the theme parks for the rides or just things they do with animatronics go on to have huge impacts around the world, and this is just another example of that. Another thing that they did with Disney dollars was that they would print a new Disney dollar every year, except for in 1992, 2004, 2006, 2010, and 2012. So from 1987 to 2016, except for those 5 years, they came out with a new design for the Disney dollars every year. And I think that would have been a really cool job to have, just to be the person to come up with the design for this year's Disney dollar. What anniversary is going on that we can incorporate into the design? Which characters are we going to throw into the dollar this year? It would have just been really cool to be in that cutting room floor and make the decisions about what's going into the Disney dollar for this year. But as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. And Disney discontinued producing Disney dollars on May 14th of 2016. But the bills are still accepted in the park as currency. If you still have Disney dollars, they're great to hold on to as just memories of days of Disney past. Or if you just want to spend it, you need a few extra bucks in Disneyland or Disney World, they're still 100% spendable at Walt Disney World. My hope deep down is that they bring back the Disney dollar for 2021, the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, but don't hold your breath on that. So there you are, just a bit more information about some of my favorite Disney collectibles. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I have a lot more free time on my hand in light of recent events, so expect some more videos coming out. I have a lot of ideas stockpiled, and as always, stay nerdy, guys.